So that has to be before the 10 bad days. So what might we be looking at? Maybe we're looking at tomorrow night. He's rushing to call it out. I'm trying to figure out, rushing for 2 days away or 1 day away? That's a question. But it looks like maybe one, but maybe on into Sunday. And maybe we'd even be before dawn. I don't know. Do we get eternal life before you even raise the other saints at dawn? I don't know. But an awful lot of things line up. If you go to the end of Sunday and you start then the man of sin arrives at the wrong time. He arrives too late to be a threat to anybody on the Sabbath. So you got to figure, where's he going to be 6.5 days into 10 days with 3.5 to go? You have to do the math. It doesn't really work. If you go to the next morning, it's really a problem. He arrives at the end of Sunday night, and so forth. So you can't absolutely know the hour, but it does say the good man eventually told the brethren the day, and their lights are burning, so it looks like they're awake. But you go east of here, it's I'm not saying everybody stays up tomorrow night. I'm not speaking to that, but it does look like second or third watch. Well, I'd go way into the wee hours. Where do you live east of here, where the sun is down ahead of us? Hard to know. How long does Christ want to spend with people who's going to put 100 billion people in their hands? You don't do that like that. Now, maybe in the God family, that's fairly fast. Maybe you can do that. Just suddenly we're in God's family, and it's like you downloaded everything that God knows into our mind and gifts, and we can, you can hear 1 million prayers at once, so to speak, or 1 billion at once. Because there's a lot here to think about. I'm primarily just trying to open your mind to think about why everything could start at dawn Sunday in Jerusalem, which makes it Saturday night here. If it goes later, you start pinching. So let me give you one final thought. So is it 10 days or 10.5? Is there a half day of orientation? We serve the God of 7 and 3.5. I have this sneaking suspicion that the saints are raised exactly 7 days, including a half day of orientation, prophesying again, a judgment, and then they start out. If you raise the saints at the end of the day in Jerusalem, you just raised them to put them to bed? You raised them in time for bed. That doesn't make sense. But if you raise them at dawn on Monday morning, too late. Dawn on Sunday morning, more natural, orient them, and then it's game on. Then they go back to bed, and they're into the camps, and wherever their assignment is, God gives them, and he tries their reins and hearts, and you know the rest of the story.